How you doing? I'm Jeff with Jeff's Lawn Landscaping. I live here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Thought I'd get on here and talk just a little bit. I haven't made a video for a couple days or so. Just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit. Enjoying my weekend, but I was wanting to talk a little bit today about safety. So I was wanting to show some of the things that I have to be safe, and to me, I like having stuff to be safe out there when I'm working, but not just that. I like wearing things where I might stand out and somebody might notice me and look more like a professional company. At least that's my goal. So I was wanting to show a few things here. This is a vest that you can get to wear. To me, well, you know, with mowing during the day, you know, you might not have to have this part here where it reflects, you know, that's for at night, but sometimes it comes with it anyways. And then, let's see here. And then I have this one here, which is a little bit more nicer one. And then on the back here, I had my name and my company and number and everything on there. On this part here, I would suggest, like, if you're hiring people, I mean, it may not be that big of a deal, but with this one here, you know, I think you can get this at Walmart or anything. I can't remember where I picked it up, but cheaper one, you might want to get that for your employees. One thing, I think I had an employee work for me, and he wore that home and ended up quitting and didn't bring it back. But like I said, it's a cheap one. It's not that big of a deal. Where with this one, I wouldn't say it's a lot of money. But it's a little bit more. So you may want to wait and see if they stay a while, or you know, it may not be that big of a deal. Like I said, it's not that much more. And then I was wanting to talk about this here. This is actually stitched on there. So what happened was I went to where I got some of my shirts printed, and I was wanting, you know, I was wearing this over it, of course, and I hated it that I had printed shirts, and then I didn't like it that I had the safety vest over it where you couldn't see the printed shirts that I had made. It was kind of like a, you know, what was the purpose if you're going to have the vest over it where you can't see the advertising? But with this being stitched, they ended up, what happened was I went there to see if they could have it done and put my information on there. Well, if you got it printed, you had to get, I mean, like, they've got them and you had to have so many of them before they would do it. But if you had them stitch it, you could buy the whatever you're wanting and have them stitch it, and you know, it costs a little bit more per item or whatever, but you know, like if you just wanted one done or two done, you know, it'd be better just to get the vest. I think the vest, I want to say I got it at Walmart. I've had it for a while, and then like I said, I took it up there and then they stitched it on there, which I was pretty happy with that. And so I'd have that on, which it's faded a little bit now, but I like that, and be out mowing and stuff if you're along the road. You know, maybe people can see you. And then I liked it where you know, maybe the neighbors would notice you a little bit more, a little brighter out there. And then I was wanting to show, I've got the cones here. I actually have 2 cones, and these here I ended up getting at the auction. I know you can go to different places and get them, but these here, you know, being bigger and everything. It just so happened ended up getting at an auction, and I felt like I got a pretty good deal on it. And then I'll show you what I do with them at the truck here. So a lot of times when I pull up at the job, I like throwing one in the front here. And one in the back. And then the back one, a lot of times if I've just got the mowers back there and don't have a trailer, I may even put the cone back a little bit more, where if I'm gonna be back there getting stuff out of the back of the truck, like I said, maybe they'll see the cone coming through there. And then like I said, I like this where not just a safety thing, people coming down the road, they may see the cones and hopefully look a little bit more professional and go from the cones to looking at your sign on your truck and looking at your number and maybe give you a call. So, and then a lot of times I'll end up getting sweaters or hooded sweaters. I think I got one that's an orange, one that's a safety yellow or whatever you'd call it, and then like I said, I put the vest over on them. But then my regular uniforms, you might have seen them, they're blue. I'm kind of in a position where next year I'd like to get some new uniforms, and I'm kind of thinking of going with the red uniforms and then putting my logo on the back of them. I figured that would go with the red truck and look more you know, like a company. And I like to go and get me some signs. I've got signs to put out in yards and stuff, but they just have my name on there. They don't have my new logo, so I'm wanting to put my logo on there. And I know I've said that a few times, but with the red shirts, I like the red shirt where it goes together, because I'm just hoping that, you know, they'll get used to seeing my truck going down the road, and then if they see me out in the yard working and they see the red shirts with the logo on the back, they just put two and two together. But then I kind of look at it as it would be nice to get some bright colors where, you know, you'll be covered on the safety part of it. And then my logo, the lettering inside, or that has my name and everything on there, it's actually yellow. So here, I'll actually show you. So actually, you know, like I said, I could have the red shirt where it'll match, or really sitting up there looking at it, I was just thinking I could always have the yellow shirts, and then have this on the back of my shirts. So I think the yellow would be more of a safety thing than the red. But let me know in the comments which one you would like. If you think it would look good with the red shirts, or going with the yellow shirts with the logo on there. Alright, just wanted to get on here and talk just a little bit, and I'd appreciate if you go back and check out some of my other videos. Thanks a lot. See you next time.